Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku for the Game Boy Advance is one of the worst RPGs I've ever played. I had the misfortune of playing this one as a kid, and boy oh boy was I disappointed. It is a blight on the Dragon Ball Z name, a sorry excuse for an action RPG, and basically has no redeeming qualities. But why is it so bad? Let's take it right from the beginning. The game takes place at the beginning of the Dragon Ball Z series, covering the Saiyan and Namek arcs. So what's the first mission you have in this wondrous title detailing the life of one of the greatest heroes of all time? Mission 1. Recover porn magazines. Oh boy, this is gonna be that kind of game. Anyway, the game is basically a retelling of the anime with decent graphics for 2002, but after your son gets kidnapped and you get into the meat of the game, oh my god. Oh my god. What is going on? Seriously, squirrels and snakes. You fight off squirrels and snakes. Like, what the hell is this? My list of the best Dragon Ball villains: Frieza, Cell, Boo, Vegeta, and the squirrels. No, I can't get over this. Why helpless squirrels and then giant enemy crabs? Okay, you know what? Whatever. It's fine. It's an RPG, and you need a bunch of random animals to beat. It's just weird how this game has Goku killing random animals like snakes and squirrels. They don't even try to attack you, and then you see their corpses just laying there. It's terrible. I don't really feel like a hero. And then after that, you die really easily. Like, the first monster I saw, this wolf, he kicked the crap out of me. Goku is supposed to be the strongest man in the world, and he gets his ass kicked by a random wolf. Oh my god, I think Krillin's stronger than me in this game. But it gets worse. You don't actually spend most of the game playing through the wonderful story of the anime. Instead, you get to do these terrible side quests. Find my cat. Find my daughter. Get me a flower. You know, there's a distinct lack of doing actual Dragon Ball Z stuff in this Dragon Ball Z game. This is probably the greatest sin that the game commits. I know that this is an RPG where side quests are the norm, but this game is called The Legacy of Goku. You should expect more actual epic fights and not doing a bunch of bitch work for random people. However, the biggest sin of this game is the battle system, which I say in air quotes because it's an absolute joke. You start the game by being able to punch and shoot your energy beam. First of all, the hit detection on the punch is absolutely terrible. You essentially have zero range, and the enemy has to be basically on top of you for it to even work, so it's entirely useless. And that's all you get for hand-to-hand combat. What Dragon Ball Z is known for: punches, kicks, all these crazy moves, and oh my god, and you don't get to do any of it. All you do is shoot your little beam for basically the whole game because at least it works, or most enemies will just kick your ass if you get up close. So that's the fighting in a Dragon Ball Z game, shooting enemies from a distance with your pitiful little beam. It's terrible. But even worse is the enemy AI. It's absolutely hilarious. They feel like completely random and nonsensical. They'll just run in random patterns while you wail on them with ki blasts. And the boss fights are a joke too. In the first boss fight, you fight Raditz, and you talk to Piccolo, and like the anime, he says that you guys are gonna fight off Raditz together, which is awesome. So the fight starts, and Piccolo does absolutely nothing. He just stands there while you fight Raditz. Seriously? And Raditz is a joke, like in the show though. You basically just run around and keep firing ki blasts at him. It's pretty much the least epic thing ever. Other bosses, like Captain Ginyu, you just punch in the face and then he'll stand there and take it, and then you win. Oh my god, I don't think anybody playtested this game. And then the final fight with Frieza, well, yeah, I don't have to say anything, do I? And sadly, the rest of the game is like this too. It's a whole lot of just doing random things for random people, occasionally following the story, and being absolutely underwhelmed the entire time. Like, look at your Kamehameha wave, like the most iconic move from the series, and something that can destroy mountains. Dear God. Anyway, there isn't much more I can say. The positives, well, they did try to get full motion video in the game, and it looks terrible, but it's kind of cool to see it. There are some okay sound clips, and the locations are varied at least, and it looks like there is some kind of effort here. There's kind of a feeling of progression, but that's basically just from the RPG elements. Man, I'm struggling to find anything good to say. Man, the music is boring too. There just really isn't anything going for this one. To conclude, Dragon Ball Z: The Legacy of Goku is a joke. It somehow sold over 1 million copies on name alone, but it is completely terrible, with few redeeming qualities. We are all stupider for playing this one, and may God have mercy on our souls. Thanks for watching.